Alex Harper walks into the house, heart full of anticipation, expecting warmth and gratitude. Every detail, from the polished floors to the luxury decor, was chosen with his parents in mind. The house symbolizes his love and sacrifice, yet as he sets down his briefcase, a small envelope catches his eye, unsettlingly out of place. The letter confirms a $12,000 deposit for a cruise he wasn't invited to, shattering Alex's expectations. He dials his parents, hoping for explanation, but is met with condescension. His mother's casual dismissal and father's laughter pierce him, amplifying feelings of invisibility. The joy he envisioned evaporates, replaced by embarrassment and profound disappointment. Staring at the home he once associated with love, Alex feels betrayed and unseen. The luxurious items meant to delight his parents now mock him silently. What was meant to celebrate family becomes a painful reminder of emotional distance. In that moment, Alex realizes generosity does not guarantee gratitude, and love can feel painfully one-sided. Alex Harper's childhood was defined by constant self-sacrifice. While his peers traveled or pursued hobbies, he cleaned, ran errands, and paid off his parents' debts. Every success was tinged with guilt if it didn't serve them. This early conditioning forged his compassionate yet codependent nature, always putting others above himself. In his adult life, Alex's sacrifices continued. Living in a modest apartment, he avoided romantic relationships, burdened by emotional baggage and fear of rejection. Every decision, from career choices to personal finances, was filtered through the lens of pleasing his parents. His success became a private triumph, overshadowed by emotional neglect and invisibility. The present sees Alex achieving what he believes is the ultimate act of love, purchasing a $400K house for his parents. He imagines it as a catalyst for recognition and affection. Yet subtle signs, his parents' entitlement, dismissive remarks, and lack of gratitude, hint that this gesture may not bridge the emotional gap he desperately seeks. While organizing his parents' bills, Alex spots a cruise booking on their bank statement. Shock floods him as he sees the dates. Starting tomorrow, a lavish week-long getaway he wasn't invited to. The realization stings. His meticulous care for them, his sacrifices, suddenly feel invisible and unappreciated. Alex confronts his mother over the phone, voice trembling with disbelief. "Why didn't you tell me?" She dismisses him with a laugh, claiming he's too sensitive. His father sneers. "We've earned this. You should be happy for us." Their casual cruelty cuts deep, amplifying his sense of humiliation and revealing their entitlement and emotional manipulation. In that moment, Alex's emotional turmoil shifts to clarity. The betrayal crystallizes a painful truth. His sacrifices hold no weight with those he loves. Enraged and devalued, he recognizes he must act decisively. The narrative pivots here, setting the stage for his response, marking the turning point from passive giver to proactive agent. Alex wrestles with his emotions, torn between confrontation and silence. Memories of past betrayals, dismissed achievements, ignored sacrifices, and emotional neglect flood his mind. The weight of years spent giving without acknowledgement creates a storm of sadness and anger, leaving him questioning whether love and loyalty to his parents are worth further pain. As he reviews the house deed, a dangerous possibility emerges. He still legally owns the property. The thought of selling it ignites tension, a mix of empowerment and dread. Flashbacks of his parents' manipulations, debts he covered, outings he missed, heighten the emotional stakes, underscoring how deeply past injustices shape his present decisions. Friends and colleagues caution him against impulsive action, warning of potential fallout. Yet the desire to reclaim dignity and assert boundaries simmers within him. Subtle foreshadowing hints that whatever path Alex chooses will irreversibly alter family dynamics. Readers sense the emotional complexity, feeling both empathy for his pain and suspense over his next move. While his parents are away, Alex quietly lists the house for sale. Days blur as potential buyers visit, negotiations conclude, and the deal closes. Every step is calculated, a culmination of years of silent frustration. The luxurious home, once a symbol of his love, is now poised to become a tool of justice. When his parents return, Suitcases in hand and smiles on their faces, they are met with emptiness. The house is sold. Every piece of furniture gone. Their laughter and entitlement falter instantly, replaced by disbelief and panic. Alex watches silently, the tension thick, knowing he has reversed the power dynamic completely. In the confrontation, Alex remains composed. Check the deed. I still owned it, he states, voice steady. His parents scramble to manipulate and argue, but their efforts are futile. There's no gloating, only calm satisfaction. The emotional peak hits as Alex experiences quiet triumph, watching those who dismissed him finally confront the consequences of their selfishness. After selling the house, Alex relocates to a new apartment, a space entirely his own. The freedom from parental control is liberating, allowing him to breathe without the weight of others' expectations. For the first time in years, he experiences peace and autonomy, reclaiming his life on his own terms. Alex begins investing in himself, setting firm boundaries with toxic relationships, and pursuing personal ambitions long deferred. He learns to say no without guilt, prioritize his happiness, and embrace self-respect. Emotional growth replaces resentment, transforming past pain into motivation, while he carefully cultivates a life where generosity is balanced with self-worth. Meanwhile, his parents attempt reconciliation, realizing too late the consequences of their neglect and manipulation. Alex listens but remains firm, no longer allowing emotional exploitation. Justice manifests subtly, through dignity rather than vengeance. The story closes on a note of empowerment. Alex has regained his identity, his confidence, and the freedom to live authentically. Alex sits alone in a cozy cafe, watching a nearby family laugh and share warmth. A pang of longing touches him. He remembers the moments he sacrificed for his parents, the love he gave that was never returned. Yet the ache is tempered by a quiet sense of liberation and clarity. In his internal monologue, Alex reflects, I loved them once. Now I love myself. He acknowledges the hurt, betrayal, and years of emotional labor, but embraces his newfound self-respect. This moment marks the culmination of his journey, from invisible, overgiving son to empowered, self-aware adult capable of defining his own life. A note from the new homeowners rests on the table, gratitude for making the house feel like home. It symbolizes the positive impact he can have without enabling toxicity. Alex smiles softly, sensing subtle justice. The scene closes on quiet triumph, leaving audiences with emotional catharsis and a lingering sense of empowerment.